If you missed the Mets and Marlins this week, I got you. Let's start in Game 1, the opener of the series, where the Mets offense had a breakout performance. Pete Alonso had a huge game, hitting a grand slam and leading the Mets with 2 hits. Danny Young allowed 2 runs in the 9th inning, but it doesn't matter as the Mets get the win. In Game 2, Francisco Lindor returned from paternity leave after just 1 game. However, he committed 2 errors in this contest. It's the 4th time in his career he's committed 2 errors in a single game. Kodai Senga had a pretty good start in his debut for this season, but the defense didn't do him any favors as he allowed 4 runs, but only 2 were earned. Brandon Nimmo went Yahtzee for the 2nd day in a row, but Sandy Alcantara threw a solid 5 innings, and Miami wins 4-2. Game 3 was a rubber match, and it did not disappoint. The Mets won 6-5 in 11 innings, and let's get into it. Miami led for the majority of this game, but that changed when Pete Alonso cranked a 3-run bomb in the top of the 8th to tie the game. Then in the bottom half, Luis Torrens saved the game by slapping a lunging tag on Xavier Edwards. Torrens also caught Griffin Canning stealing in the frame. To the top of the 11th, Xavier Curry was on the mound for Miami, and he struggled to put the ball in the zone. He walked Jesse Winker with the bases loaded to force in the go-ahead run. In the bottom half, Danny Young struggled again, even forcing Carlos Mendoza to use Huascar Brazoban. But the Mets won the game and this series. All right, my takeaways from this series. A, Francisco Lindor simply does not care about April. We know he is a notorious slow starter in the box, but now the defense is getting to him. However, Mets fans cannot turn on Lindor. He will turn it on eventually. And B, the defense has to be better. Through the first 2 series of the year, New York has committed 4 errors, and it has cost them. Clay Holmes has given up unearned runs in both of his starts. Senga also allowed 2 earned runs in his sole start. However, next up is a 3-game set against the Blue Jays for the home opening series. With updates after every Mets series, I'm Ben Ballion with the Sports Pod.